Black Snakes, welcome to October. Maybe I had to think about that. October RSD coming up, 3-day drill, jam-packed with FRIs and checkered flag prep, or at least some of that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend, sir. So before we get into this weekend, I want to go back to last month. So we had our annual volleyball tournament over at the FWAM, and against my better judgment, I got to congratulate the ammo team. They pulled off a W this year. Good for you guys. I will say, though, that I think every year for the longest time, it was either ammo or fire that seemed to win it. Security Forces might have got in there, but ammo had a run there of a lot of wins. And it's been a long time. I mean, they've sucked for a while.
Yeah.
But they finally showed up this year. Congratulations. Good on you guys.
Shockingly.
Yeah. And thanks to FSS and services for putting that on. It's a fun event every year, so great job with that. Yeah. Looking ahead to this weekend, so a few events I wanted to highlight. There's a DSG retirement seminar Saturday morning from 9 to 12 right here in Maxwell Hall. So if you're a DSG and retirement is on the horizon for you, you want some information, it's a great place to hear from some subject matter experts and be prepared for retirement. Another thing on Saturday, the trunk or treat. So 4 to 6 in the FWAM parking lot. We will have a bunch of organizations from off base are coming to set up trunks. Yeah. To give candy out to your kids. So if you get an opportunity, bring your kids out. It's always a fun event when we do this. Like I said, 4 to 6 on Saturday. The club will also be open doing some festive Halloween stuff. So
it's put on, by Family Readiness and the FWAM.
Yeah, should be a good time. Next thing I want to touch on, so you all should be very keenly aware that we are in the midst of a government shutdown right now. So I just wanted to explain what we know and how we are where we are today. So when we have a lapse in appropriations, government activities are supposed to shut down. There are certain things that can be accepted from that in support of national defense, for example. So we actively sought exception for our full-time employees and for this drill weekend because we had the readiness inspection with ACC, and we also have checkered flag, which is a huge certification event for us. So we needed to keep the doors open, keep people coming into work so that we can do what we do to support the national defense. With that, we also know that pay is an issue. There's a lot of back and forth. Active duty military pay approved for 15 October. Cool. DSG, annual training orders, special training orders, school orders, all the different statuses, it's all kind of up in the air. We know that a lot of people are not going to get paid right now. Our technicians are not getting paid. It's a really crappy situation. And for us to be asking you guys to come out, continue to work your tails off, do what we do as Black Snakes to support our nation, realistically, it's not a fair ask. No. It sucks. So, but we're going to do what we do in Black Snake fashion, overcoming all that. We're going to stay focused on what we need to do. We appreciate all the effort that everybody's putting into everything that we do here at the 122nd, despite all of that that's going on. Can't thank you enough for that. And with that, there are a lot of resources that are available right now. If you are financially struggling or will be in the coming weeks due to the shutdown and a lack of income, Kelly Harrison in our Airmen and Family Readiness office has a litany of resources available that you can apply for grants and loans, interest-free loans, things like that. Please don't be too proud to ask for help. Talk to your supervisor, talk to Airmen and Family Readiness. We will do whatever we can during this time to help you get through it. And then the last thing, boss, I want to talk about is social media. So I'm standing here looking behind the camera as our public affairs folks, and they do our social media for the base. They do a great job with it. But there's been a push from Air Force and Department of War leadership on social media, and there's a lot of discussion with service members and social media content. We're all American citizens. First Amendment applies to us. We do have freedom of speech. But the fact of the matter is that when we put on the uniform, to a degree, we give up some of those rights. And it's just the way it is. It's the way it's always been. Nothing has changed. I've been in for almost 27 years now. It was this way when I joined in 1999. It's still the same today. There's just now the internet, which gives everybody the opportunity to get out on social media and say whatever is on their mind. I'm telling you that if you are not careful and you say things on social media that you shouldn't say, you will get in trouble. We have some recent examples of that happening, and it's completely unnecessary. Just our ask of you is to be professional. Whether you're in the uniform or out of the uniform, you can be punished for doing things the wrong way on social media. So we just don't want to see anybody get in trouble. Be professional. That's what we expect of you. And we know you will. So that's all I got this month, boss.
Yeah, totally true. And if you have questions on social media, ask the experts, PA, legal. They can tell you what you can and can't do. And then, frankly, I just leave it up to them as the experts to knock the social media out of the park, as they always do. So thank you all for that. And then also one last thing on the resource piece. We don't know what we don't know. And if you need help, please speak up, like Hoop said, sooner than later. But we can't help you if we don't know you need help. And then on the 122nd Fighter Wing SharePoint page, there will be a link, and we'll get that emailed out again, just so everyone has it. But there'll be a link there you can go, and that'll give you all the latest and greatest up-to-dates on government shutdown, and everything that we know, every resource we have, Family Readiness has, it will be there, so kind of a one-stop shop that you can access. And again, also talk to your supervisors and push it and up-channel all the information and all the needs, because we really are here to help. This is a tough situation, and it's an asset I never thought we would have to do to have you all come into work without pay, frankly. So thank you for doing that. DEOC survey. We've talked about it for a couple months now. It's important. I've been a part of this process for a couple years. Who's been a part of it for a couple years? It is anonymous. No point through any of these DEOC surveys that I've read was I able to be like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so. It doesn't work that way. But the information in there is critical for us to receive. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it doesn't matter. This is one way for you to voice what you want changed, what you like, what you don't like. And believe me, we act on it. So the big push in December for ancillary training, 1 day, no fly, knock it all out, save time, give time back to the airmen for AFSC training throughout the year. Like that is one of the things that we get out of the DEOC survey. And I know there are a lot of things that we can do better. There's a lot of things that I don't know about, that Hoop doesn't know about, that we should know about. And this is a great channel for you to send that to us. So please try to fill out that DEOC survey. It really is important. It is important for this wing. And frankly, at the end of the day, it's important to the airmen. All right, Secretary of War, you probably saw in the news that they brought senior leadership generals out for a meeting with Secretary of War. President Trump showed up, and then our Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff was there. I think most of you have seen this video. We've sent it out, but we will send it out again. We'll also have it on CCTV over Drill for you to watch it. Bottom line, every airman will watch this video or read the transcript by October 31st. Along with that, there are 11 new policy memorandums that Second War put out. And I'm telling you, read them. It aligns well with what the wing has been pushing over the last year of mission. We've got to be good at our job, and the things that he's doing in these memorandums is aligning well with what we want to do in this wing. Because at the end of the day, it is about fighting that fight and being ready to go. And so please, we'll send that out again via email, CCTV for the video. We will all watch that by the end of this month. The FRI, big foundational readiness inspection. They're not going to do it this drill due to travel limitations and funding limitations. So ACCIG will not be here on the ground in Fort Wayne this drill like we expected. That's a win. And really, it's a thanks to you all, because the work that you've done leading up to this, the deep dive they did in June, and what they've seen so far from RIG and each and every member and the squadron commanders and SAPMs, you've done an incredible job, and they know it and they see it. We are a low-risk wing when it comes to compliance. So going forward, we are not quite done with the FRI yet, but going forward, they'll either do a 1 day during the week where they'll talk to full-time forces, kind of do a sensing check, see how they're doing, see how the wing's doing, and then it gives us an opportunity to give feedback as to where we need help during this conversion, or they'll do it virtually. But the good news is it should not take away any time from our traditional members showing up here doing their job. So that is a big win. I think as far as us focusing on the mission and getting through this. And again, it's also a testament to you all. If we weren't doing so well, if you, not us, you were not doing so well, they would probably come out here for a little bit longer and do a deeper dive. But what they've seen, they've liked. So thank you for that. Again, Black Snake Standard. And then talking checkered flag. Like Hoop kind of alluded to it, thank you. Thank you for your professionalism. We are farther along than I thought we would be at this moment in time. And that's a testament to every single airman on this base that plays a role in that jet, which is everyone on this base who, believe me, plays a role in that airplane. So thank you for that. I have no doubt about how the certification is going to go. I think we're going to knock it out of the park, and we can't wait. And again, have a great drill. Our door is open. If you have any questions, any needs, any concerns, please, DEOC survey, open door policy, come by and say hi. Thanks. Storm Hell.